time for the 29th annual Breakfast on the Farm going on right now.
Yep, it's part of Dairy Month, and Justin Williams joins us live right now at Sandy Loam Dairy in Fredonia. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning. Look at all these. The serving dishes here are so big and beautiful. Look at Pam. Pam, get down. Is that cottage cheese? Yeah. Ah, look at the serving sizes. This is why I like the farm. Thanks, Pam. Pretty Pam showing us some cottage cheese. Breakfast on the Farm. We're up here in Fredonia at the Sandy Loam Farm. And we are next to the largest skillet I've ever seen. You can't get this at your average home furnishing store. You got to go to like Menards to get this thing. I mean,
actually, we got it from a custom place up in northern Wisconsin. The pan is cast aluminum. So a couple of years ago, I was taking it to a different breakfast when commodity prices were really high, and somebody jokingly said that's worth a few bucks. So
it's priceless to me right now. Now let's get a picture. How many eggs are in there?
22 dozen.
22 dozen eggs about to be poured onto. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at all that happiness on one skillet. And then they have, that's a frog. Sorry. There's a frog. The frog came to the Breakfast on the Farm. I don't know, you guys can see it, but anyway, let's get back to what we're doing here. We've got 4 people, and really 5 with Mike, working on preparing these ham, cheese, scrambled omelets is what they're called. I think I got that name right. Mike, can you come over here for a second and tell us when you're, no, I don't want you to skimp on the pepper. I mean, go ahead and get your salt and pepper on there. A little seasoning. Mike Winker joins us to tell us a little bit. Now, you said, how long ago did you get this?
I think in 1991 we purchased it.
And it was special made?
Yes, custom made, yep.
Okay. So you've been using it now for 22 years?
Right.
Okay. What is the biggest challenge with cooking? You said 22 dozen eggs?
Yes.
Get down, Mike. What's the biggest challenge involved with trying to keep that from burning?
If we can keep it a constant temperature, it's easier to clean. The eggs get done in the proper time. But when the crowd we have variation in crowd, then it's a little more of a challenge. But
so if you have a steady stream of people, it's easy to keep a constant temperature. But when you get the ebbs and flows,
right.
Okay. How are you guys doing today so far?
I think this is batch number 7 already. So
how many batches are you doing?
I think we usually get 25 pails, so 25 batches.
Oh, good gracious. And there are how many eggs in there? Well, like you said, 22 dozen.
22 dozen, about 250.
Okay. You crack each of these individually?
No, we used to do it, but now we get them processed from a place up by Manitowoc.
Because I was just thinking to myself, whoever's doing that part, let's meet them and talk to them. Mike, thanks a lot. Mike Winker, thanks for joining us and telling us all about these omelets. I haven't tried those yet, but you can bet that I will. That's the latest from Breakfast on the Farm up here in Fredonia. If you're interested in coming out here, you can be here until 11 o'clock today. So if you're just getting up, you got plenty of time to come out. They have all kinds of kids' activities, and we'll get into those a little bit later in the show, so stick around. For right now, I'm going to stick around right here. Back to you guys in the studio.
Can I ask you, Justin, the frog that you saw, that's not in the skillet, right?
No. That's a good question.
We never saw the frog.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to mention it and not show it. It just hopped away before I could get to it. The nerve of that frog, but it did not hop into the skillet, though I can be honest with you, I probably wouldn't let that stop me from eating this.
Doesn't know what it's missing. I wonder if they've ever did like one big over easy. That's challenging, right? One big over easy in that pot.
I would put that to them, but you see how these people have these little, I should say big spatulas? I think they might hit me over the head if I, sure, no problem. Thank you.
That's work. Thanks a lot, Justin.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, on the